Mom, Dad, you guys there? Yeah, I just really need to talk to you.
When I was a kid, I used to get asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? And back then, it felt like such an easy question to answer. The possibilities were endless and everything felt so clear. I knew what I loved, whether I was making an alien conspiracy video in my room or filming my friends on my camcorder. I didn't think much about the bigger picture. I just knew I loved creating and telling stories. But now as I get older, the question doesn't seem so easy anymore. The world got bigger, so much bigger than me, and nothing seems to make sense anymore. My once clear vision of who I was and what I wanted to do starts to feel like a distant memory. The thing I had loved so much, the act of creating, now feels tangled with uncertainty and pressure. 7 months ago, I started my YouTube journey. I thought that if I put my heart into it, if I worked hard enough, maybe people would resonate with my filmmaking, my stories, and my perspective on life. I had hoped it would light a spark in others, just like filmmaking lit a spark in me. I didn't know exactly where this would lead, but I had hope. I had so much hope.
Hey, Mom, Dad, you guys there? Yeah, I just really need to talk to you. I just didn't realize how overwhelming all of this would be. This pressure to succeed, chasing to go viral even if I don't want to. I got rejected from uni. I'm unemployed. I'm not doing much, but trying to chase these dreams, and it's been 6 months and I just feel like I'm failing you guys.
They've supported me through it all, but I know it's not easy for them, especially as I get older. Even though they've always been there for me, I sometimes felt like I was asking too much. Like my dreams, no matter how important they felt to me, might be seen as just whims in their eyes. Still, I'm beyond grateful for their constant belief in me, even when I was struggling to believe in myself. So I got monetized like a month ago, and I made, let me show you guys, $76.96. Yeah. And with a few $100s left in my bank account, it's hard to feel hopeful. Yeah. Honestly, the more I think about it, I realized that in some countries I would be kind of considered below the poverty line, and that's something to think about, I guess. It seems that the more I chase this dream, the more I lose. I don't know. The truth is, I was not making enough money to sustain myself, and I hated attaching money to my art. But the sad truth is, money makes the world go round. And it felt like I was fighting with who I wanted to be and who I needed to be. Who I needed to be to survive and live in the world. I hate the fact that I tried to come off as this perfect role model on the internet from the get-go. Like, every time I end my videos with some motivational message like, take the first step, or take the leap of faith, or my favorite, which is, you're gonna die someday, so just live your life. I think deep down though, it was less about helping others and
wishing that someone would have said those words to me when I was younger and feeling lost and just being super depressed. It's not that my words were fake or that my intention was bad. I think subconsciously I just needed the encouragement, and maybe I thought if I spoke it loud enough on the internet, maybe I would finally hear myself and take the advice that I was always running away from. Yeah. With every new challenge, I started questioning myself. Is this the right thing? Is this the right path? It didn't help that on the outside, I kept posting every week, trying to keep up a persona of someone who had everything figured out. I feel like I'm stuck here. And I think I've kind of put myself in this place. I'm feeling a little bit better today. I'll probably try and go out and... Deep down, I wasn't doing well. And I didn't want anyone to see that I was struggling. I was watching some of my older videos, and honestly, I'm kind of ashamed of how I portrayed myself, as if I had all the answers to life's biggest questions in just a few minutes of footage. Sometimes I feel like I'm not being real or authentic to the 5,000 subscribers on my channel, and that's a big number. You know, people who take time out of their day to watch my videos and comment, and I'm forever grateful to them, honestly. And I feel like sometimes I'm selling a personality which is not fully me. I feel like I owe it to them to show a real side of myself, and maybe I owe it to myself too. Hey guys, so this is me. I'm Apollo, an amateur filmmaker trying to figure out if his dreams are still worth chasing. I once read this quote that said, "To know me more is to love me less," and sadly that stuck with me longer than I'd like to admit. I think for a long time I thought that I had to present this super polished, perfect version of myself online because maybe if people saw the real me, the flawed version of me, then they wouldn't like me as much. But I'm trying to reframe my relationship around that and understand that maybe being vulnerable is how people can truly connect. And in that spirit of vulnerability, I want to admit this one thing, which is that chasing this YouTube and filmmaking dream hasn't been easy. It's actually been a struggle and a half. 6 months in, I'm already feeling the instability of it all. The inconsistent or lack of income, the struggle to get views, and this pressure to stay relevant. I tell people to trust the process, but even I myself struggle with that. I've put so much of my heart, soul, money, and time into all of this that sometimes I do wonder if this is all worth it. I think I'm just at a crossroads right now, trying to decide if I should keep moving forward or take a step back. All I know is this curiosity for filmmaking has been the one thing that's kept me creative and joyful. And maybe just being more open and honest about exactly how I'm feeling and where I am right now is my first step forward, instead of always pretending to have everything figured out. So if you're watching this and working towards a dream, I hope you leave this video feeling a little lighter, and know that wherever you are in life right now, you're exactly where you're meant to be. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. I love you guys.